Well, daggone, what's going on? What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? What's cracking? Percolate was really good. This man Theo Butler, and we got a throwback on. We got a throwback on. We got a throwback on. Y'all see it? Recast the child. Let me turn around to the back so y'all see it. Yeah. Throwback. Throwback. Way back. We still got it. We still repping. We still making it do what it do. Let me get in here because I had no idea. Y'all in here for real. But damn, for real. Let me get a little closer because you know I'm blind in one eye. I can't see out the other. Let me keep up with these notes. We got Groovy Fee in the building. My fellow Devil Dog, Juju. The reason for the season today. The reason why we got this video right now, Gray, my brother from another, keeping me up to date with all action figure content. And my younger brother, Ronnie. We in here. We in here. And this is my brother, my fellow Devil Dog, Juju Fault. He said, hey, Theo, you kind of just told us what was in the book. We want to know what you think. So I say, you know what? I feel that. I feel that. Ask and ye shall receive. First of all, I hope we doing good today. I hope today was a great day and everything like that. Juju, you be making me jealous with your hockey jerseys. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. You be making me jealous because I don't have one hockey jersey to my name. It is something that I plan on doing. I plan on getting me a New York Yankee home and away jersey and a New York Ranger home and away jersey. Of course, I'm in Florida, so I don't know how we finna do that, but I am a New York Ranger fan. But we're gonna do that. But Juju wanted me to go deeper into Black Panther. Wanted me to go deeper into it, deeper into Black Panther 2. And I don't mind. I really don't mind. That's a fair request. And I definitely don't mind doing it because some stuff I think I could go into a little bit deeper in regards to Black Panther 2, but it's only 2 issues, right? It's only 2 issues. So let's go ahead and talk about both issues as opposed to the second one and a little bit of Blood Hunt. I think we can manage all that. I think we can manage all that. So we about to get into it. We got here. So issue 1. I low key don't feel like I got to go back and take a look at issue 1. It's the Ultimate Universe, right? I got the synopsis. That's the other thing I'm looking at. I got the synopsis over here. Brian Hill is writing it. T'Challa gonna go missing. I see the synopsis. I got Eric Killmonger on the ground. I got Aurora hovering above and everything like that. So I'm taking all this into consideration. The synopsis. You know, get updates every now and then. Shorty, she want the throne. I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and my coach Mike Tomlin, he says stuff that we like to quote. Well, one of his quotes is, sometimes we like to take the simple and make it difficult. I don't believe what we say, work smart, not hard. Okay, well, I got the synopsis. Then I got issue 1. Let's go back and revisit issue 1. Did a review on that. I don't know if y'all checked out the issue, comic book review that I did for issue 1. But yeah, I got one for issue 1. So we go back. I can go all the way back to the Ultimates, Ultimate Invasion and everything like that. Raw and Khonshu. Nice twist on it. Nice twist on it. 2 people. One only talk during the day. One only talk during the night. That's not true. That's a rumor. They both running their mouth. They want Africa. The maker is gone. They want total control of Africa. It's only one spot that they ain't been able to control. Wakanda. This is the Ultimate Universe. Well, it's alluded to in the first issue that Shuri likes war. She wants to wage war. Her mindset, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised if Mr. Brian Hill saw Black Panther. Her mindset is like Killmonger. She does not want the sun to ever set on Wakanda. That's her mindset. She's the war dog. She's the war general. That's what she want to do. Okoye thought it was the Doras that wanted to wage war. And that Shuri was trying. No, it's not the Doras. It's Shuri. that wants to wage war. We get this in her conversation with Abinadi. Abinadi, hey man, listen, I know you, I know, but show me some other stuff that you didn't make. Even Abinadi, the Dora Milaje general, I guess, who didn't replace the Okoye, is trying to keep this young lady's mind off of war. Now, if I got that being written out eloquently by Mr. Brian Hill, so much, and it's part of the synopsis, I didn't get anything to make me think that there's another player in the game. We didn't even know Okoye's status until we picked up. Oh, damn, that's your wife? Wow. Okay, well, that lets me know right then and there the Dora Milaje in this universe is holding true to what they were initially intended to be when T'Chaka took over. Wives in training. That's what it appears that's exactly the role that Okoye filled. She was a Dora Milaje, and he chose her. Now, I want to make sure I keep up with these notes. Folks are looking at Okoye. Okoye don't have that star power. And she wasn't mentioned in any synopsis. She wasn't. We got Shorty, T'Challa, Ororo, and Njidaka. Them were the four primary names they mentioned, aside from the Maker's Universe, Moon Knight. That's it. They didn't mention them two guards. They did mention a traitor, but they did, and there are synopses out there where Shorty is on the throne. And if we look at Shorty's mannerisms, she wants to wage war. That's the traitor. I'm telling y'all that's the traitor, because if you look at the conversation that the traitor was having with Ra and Khonshu in issue 2, Ra and Khonshu were trying to get the traitor to say, well, when are you going to turn Wakanda over to us? The traitor never answered. They answered, but they didn't answer that question. Let's go back. Let's go back. Issue 2. This is the perfect way to have for two people to be talking to one another and be having two different conversations. This is a prime example of this. I just want us to zero in. So your information cost us a victory. This is what Khonshu says to the traitor. This is the traitor's response. I have betrayed Wakanda. They have. As I betray them now by talking to the enemy. Did I not give interest to your assassin? I didn't tell you I was going to give you Wakanda. I said I was going to give you interest to your assassin. Did I not place her next to Wakanda's king? I said I was going to put your assassin up. I didn't say I was going to help your assassin. And we don't think Shuri knows her brother's capabilities. And is the king not dead? We're talking about T'Chaka. Now, I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong, but T'Challa's the king. He was the king in issue 1. It wasn't T'Chaka. So the king ain't dead. In the vacuum of the maker, we have held this continent. This is Khonshu talking. Except for the sacred Wakanda. Told you that was the only place they weren't holding down. We have grown tired of their sovereignty. Hey man, Africa is supposed to be us. All of Africa. We need information, weaknesses, vulnerabilities in the armies. That's Raw talking. This the traitor. We have mutual needs, which is why I came to you. I need this war to continue. I am your eyes within Wakanda. I am your sight. See what the traitor just said? I need this war to continue. The traitor never said, I need y'all to win. They're not listening to what the traitor is saying. I need this war to continue. Okay, go back to issue 1. Who wants to wage war? While everybody else looking over here, who's the consistent person that wants to, who everybody got to keep calm? Shorty. So if I got the solicits leading to that, and I got her action, shout out to Mr. Want to make sure I give the artist his props. Shout out to David Curell, because David Curell is doing a great job in regards to illustrating Shorty, her facial responses, her reactions, and everything like that. Like, great job. I love the subtle nuances of artwork. He's doing a great job. Yep, Priest Run. What's going on? Let's see here. So we got that going. I want to make sure I keep up with these notes here. Top messages. No, we're gonna do all messages. So who else would it be? I am sending you information and a plan. Follow it. Now, if we go to issue 2, and I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I said in the video that his plane, T'Challa's aircraft, got shot down. I don't believe that's what happened. I believe his plane had a malfunction, because when we look at the panel, we don't see where he's being shot out of the sky. No, we just see an engine go boom, boom. And then we see Ra and Khonshu, their warriors, their army, down there waiting where the ship went down. Just waiting. They knew the coordinates and everything, huh? Who was T'Challa talking to? Shorty. Now, if we're thinking Okoye is going to be an issue at some point in time, it's going to be when he fall for Aurora. And yes, that's the woman in light. I'm not looking for anybody else to be the woman in light, because if I take light and I add N-I-G to it, it's lightning. So yeah, I do believe that to be the woman in light. I do. And I know some people are like, with Theo, it can't be that cut and dry. Why not? Why not? I said before in issue 1, low key, I didn't read this story before. It's similar. Yeah, it's got some differences here and there and everything like that, but I read this story before. Okay, well, Shorty's a traitor. We've never seen Shorty as a traitor before, so we've never got that before. So if it's obvious she's a traitor, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. You telling me that's who she is? It's one thing for me to know, don't mean the characters know. See, I know, because I'm the reader. The author didn't already told me. So that's not, I just want to see how the characters interact with one another. Well, it's okay for me to know that Shorty is the traitor. T'Challa, once again, is unsure of himself, so his eye ain't necessarily on the prize. The person who eye is on the prize, who seem like they are aware of what's going on, is his wife. Some folks might feel some type of way because Okoye is coming across as smart. Well, just because she's smart don't mean she's a bad person. It just means she's observant. And if she used to be the Dora Milaje general, as Mr. Brian Hill pointed out in issue 1, she's supposed to be smart. She's supposed to be intelligent. She's supposed to be observant. She's supposed to know about stuff like this. And she's doing a great job of it. She's like, hey, going back to issue 1. What did she tell T'Challa when they were in the chambers? She said, look at me. Point this out. Nice little sunrise. Let me make sure I get back to this. T'Challa said, now, my bad, let me go back. T'Challa said in issue 1, Shorty wants war. That's what he said. Shorty wants war. He said it. So he knew. He said it. She wants war. Okoye, no, the Dora Milaje want a war. They want Shorty's genius to help them wage it. Wrong. We go back to Abinai, and Abinai says, you want the outside world to know us. Shorty says, I want the enemies of the enemies to fear us. I want the enemies of the innocent to fear us. Abinishi says, if they trespass here, they shall. I sense your conflict. Use it to fuel your mind. Build us something beautiful. So we're getting some foreboding right here, some forewarning. Like we're getting it. T'Challa feels like Shuri wants war, or Koye like, no, it's the doors. Abinai like, hey, you want the world to know us? Shuri like, no, I don't want the world to know us. No. I want the world to fear us. That's what she said. I want the world to fear us. What does Abinai says? If they trespass on Wakanda, they will. That's issue 1. Or what happened at the end of issue 1? T'Challa wasn't going to go to war. He wanted more information. He wanted more intel, right? The Doras, they're not looking for war. Shooter like, they need to fear us. Okay, right at the end of issue 1. What did Abinai say? If they come here, well, if the only way I can initiate war is for the enemy to come here, that's a great way of going about it. That's a great way of going about it. Okay, well, the enemy here. Now Wakanda, T'Challa, the Doors have no choice but to go to war. And as we look at issue 2, because I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the Hatu Taraze, we see the Doors and the forces of Ron Khonshu going at it. So there's the war right there. Well, T'Challa's only talking to one other person. How come everything Shuri didn't work? Everything Shuri built, we've seen thus far has worked, except for that airship. Flying out the sky, blowing out the sky. So my question, because we still ain't heard Aurora say nothing out of 2 issues. Say Aurora gonna bury my child, huh? It's tough. I'm going back. I'm looking because I'm trying to. Eric refers to Aurora as my love. So I don't know how this going. I don't. Eric is with Aurora. Okoye is with T'Challa. I don't know how we get here without somebody being pissed off like that. And do I want to see somebody pissed off? Because if they do get pissed off, because right now Eric and Aurora are rebel forces. So Eric get pissed off, Eric become a bad guy again. I didn't seen that before. I didn't seen that before. I honestly, I'd have been better off if Eric was gonna stay with Aurora and if Okoye was gonna stay with T'Challa, and the 4 of them together was gonna figure it out and make it do what it do. That'd have gave me something different. You finna put T'Challa with Aurora. Okay, well, we want that. There's nothing wrong with that. You finna ostracize Eric, make him an enemy of T'Challa and Wakanda. I'm just tired of that. I'm just tired of that. Eric character ain't got spent for it. I done seen Loki get done differently. I done seen the Joker get done differently. I done seen Harlequin get done differently. Hell, Doc Ock, Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is the godfather of the Fantastic Four children. I'm so sorry. Like I want to give y'all what y'all looking for. I do, but I'm over Eric as his I'm over Eric as T'Challa's villain. I'm tired of that. I'm tired. Like y'all have no idea. And I want to say something good. If Eric was gonna stay the path, if Eric stays the path, I eat my words. I take all these words back. But if Eric finna become a bad guy in this story arc, I didn't seen it. I'm just saying, should he being a bad as a villain? That's refreshing. Okoye, she finna be the scorned woman. Okay, so Okoye is finna take Nakia's place. I told y'all I didn't seen this before. It just you got to read comments. So T'Challa is finna not want to be with Okoye. She finna lose her mind, and she finna become a villain. Because that's what's got. I mean, what else we looking at? We think she just gonna take that land down. Her husband finna go be with another woman, get her pregnant. No, that's not how that's gonna work. Okay, well I sort of got this. I did. I sort of got this with Christopher Priest, the scorned lover. I kind of got that already. Or T'Challa, I did. This on a different Earth. Earth, you heard what I said. EARF, you heard me. Earth. This is a good read. I can't wait to see the twists and turns that come out of the story. See, that's the whole thing. I don't know how many twists and turns. I don't. It's gonna be twists and turns for the characters. That's the best way I can say it. It's gonna be twists and turns for the characters, which, you know, if you compartmentalize, as long as it makes sense, it makes sense. But me, is Hill writing always that straightforward, Brad? Blade is good. Now, see, that's the thing. Blade is good. And if I had and his pacing on Blade mimics his pacing. I don't want to keep saying that word because I feel like that was a trigger word we were using for Dr. Eve Ewing. His pacing on Blade, let's go. Oh, the Adana causing a problem? Okay, what I need to do to solve the problem? Oh, I need to go get the sword? Okay, I got the sword. Sword don't work? Okay, what? I got to go talk to Dracula? Okay, I'm going to go talk to Dracula. You say I need to embrace the vampire side of me? Okay, let's make it do what it do. That ain't me saying he's straightforward. I'm just saying he don't really, from what I'm getting, is somebody else is gonna have to say something, because the only other story I'm reading from Mr. Brian Hill is Blade. He ain't really BSing. Like, no, he's an action-driven dude. Like, now he is about action, because I promise you, to me, Blade, his story arc, his current story arc on Blade actually reads like a movie, like that. And I said that in the video, like it reads like a movie, like with Dan. Like, am I watching Blade 5 or what? What's going on? So, like I said, if it makes sense, if it makes sense, it makes sense. And the writing, I want to make sure I'm very, very clear here. His writing in regards to how he's handling the characters, and I've talked about this, his writing combined with the artwork of make sure I get the brother here and give him his props. There you go. Where we at? David Curell, I'm gonna say Stefano Caselli. They hitting it. They hitting it out the park. Like, you look at Shorty's mannerisms. If I go back to the first issue, and you see how Shorty looking, people are dying to T'Challa, and you don't want to do nothing. Remember I said she talking about that's gonna come back. She says, in the time, more people will suffer, brother. This is not the Okoye cuts her off. She said, "This is wise." See, I think Okoye and Shuri gonna fall out. Careful steps, certainty. We are unknown to the outside world. That is surprise, an advantage we only have once. I understand. That scene when Shuri's like, "I understand, my king and queen," and she got her head down like this, and she low key rolling her eyes. That don't look like a sister. I'm gonna say that don't look like somebody that's happy. And she tells her when Shuri says, "Father will act." What does Okoye say? "Shuri, who you talking to? Like, you better get it together." Well, what does Okoye say in issue 2? When they're in the secret chambers, what does she say? I'm gonna go back to it. A traitor usually wants more than a nation has given them. Shuri's gotten everything she wants except the war. This betrayer will be someone close to us. Your sister and your sister-in-law. But not embraced by us. Search your thoughts, as will I. T'Challa, go back to issue 1. You said it. Shuri wants war. Well, they've embraced everything about Shuri. Everything about her. Everybody gives her accolades, from T'Challa to Okoye to the Doors. She still ain't satisfied. And if we're looking at this comic book, who's the only person that ain't satisfied in this comic? Aside from the forces of Khonshu, who's the other character that's not satisfied? Got everything they want, still not happy. Everything they want, position, everything. They got everything they want, and this is the character that ain't happy. The great Stefano Caselli. Yeah, he putting his foot on it. Not telling interesting, having read Blade. What? Thank you, not tell him. Valeria calls Doom uncle. He's the reason her birth was successful. What's going on, Grand Madam? His blade is great, but he gets straight to the point, no fluff. As I said, somebody else got to say something, because I don't want it to be. I'm just gonna tell you how I'm reading it. He making it do what it do, and mind you, I like his style, so I'm not gonna say that. Now, Juju, I know I've been slacking on my pimping as far as reviewing the comic book, but Juju, I am buying Blade. It's a great read, Juju. It is. So you probably gonna want to catch the trade paperback. Ain't no need in going back now unless you want to do that. But I ain't saying. I'm just saying. You might want to go get up on Blade. Brian Hill is making it do what I ain't finna act like that. Y'all know we believe in accuracy over here. Better go. You need to go get up on that. First notice his art on Spider-Man. Listen, I'm loving how he's doing Okoye, Shuri, the facial expressions, the eyes. Oh man, listen, I'm loving all of that. And Hickman's Secret Warriors. Okay, Miss Keita, what's going on? What's going on? Also worked on it. Okay, well, damn, y'all big fans of this dude. Okay, not tell him. Sup, Keita? We got it in here. I'm collecting it, just haven't read it yet. Been watching your Blade reviews to keep up. You know what? I feel that. I feel that. But no, he got a nice he got a nice style. Like, and it's one of them things where, like, I don't want to necessarily say he's trying to mislead you when he's writing. The thing, his writing is his writing. So if the character acted a certain type of way, that's what the character does. And so, and then when I look at, like I said, the upcoming synopsis for issues 3, issues 4, and everything like that, yeah, that's Shorty. Shorty over there. She want war. She ain't satisfied. Hey, Mr. Theo, I have to agree with you about Shuri would become the villain in this Ultimate Black Panther run. I don't think she's gonna be by herself, because I'm looking for some folks to be upset about T'Challa and Aurora finna get together. Oh no, I don't think Eric and Okoye gonna take that too well at all. So now if we talking about a twist, that's what I'm waiting for. Like I said, I'm not pressed. I'm not in a hurry to see Eric go down that road again because I'm tired of that. But I am interested to see how he gonna do that. Like I'm interested as hell. I'm like, if T'Challa not being on the throne, I didn't seen that before. Him coming back to Wakanda, getting the throne back, I didn't seen that before. Eric being a villain, I didn't seen that before. I want to see this right here. I ain't never seen Shuri in this capacity before. I ain't never seen Okoye in this capacity before. I ain't seen Aurora in this capacity before. So if I want to see something, I want to see how you gonna do this. Because mind you, it's some greatness there. Like, we worried about Khonshu and Raw and the traitor. What if I told you there's a better story out there? What if I told you there's a better story out there? He'd be like, Theo, what? Well, according to Mr. Hill, his run isn't ending at issue 10. I'm gonna say issue 4. He said Ultimate Black Panther is gonna be an ongoing series. Okay. So we're not thinking about the type of villain that Okoye could become in this series. You need to think about that again. We haven't given one thought to the type of villain that Okoye could become after T'Challa leaves her for Aurora, and how much of a villain she could be towards Aurora as in her #1 villain. We ain't thought about that. Just think about the implications. Well, if T'Challa and Aurora are supposed to have a child, and this is an ongoing series, we're not gonna get that far. Marvel gonna stop it way before it get there. They ain't got it like that. But Aquaman, Mira, Arthur Curry Jr., Okoye making plans to delete either a pregnant Aurora or the child once it's born. It's some meat on the bones there. It's some meat on the bone. What about Eric and Okoye? Do they get together after T'Challa and Aurora get together because they're spurned lovers? Does Eric take the Black Manta attitude and want to go after and delete Aurora and her child? Like, if I can't have you, can't nobody have you. Like I said, this ain't the story. I'm sitting up here looking like this right here. I know how this is gonna play out. Yeah, we go there. What we finna do over here, though? Because those are real human emotions that I don't think he's gonna get to do anything with it. I don't think he got that much time on the clock. But you want to talk about some writing? I'm gonna keep up with these notes. We got Grand Madam, my advisor in the building. Hey, Mr. Theo, I have to agree with you about Shuri. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm looking at that. Y'all in here rocking with each other. Writers who get straight to the point of my favorites, but if you're going to tell long stories, there has to be a big payoff like Hickman, Jeff Johns, Ed Brubaker. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm not knocking it, and that's the thing. I think I don't want anybody to think that I don't like the story. I like the story. When I say things like I've seen this before, it's no different than the stuff I'm getting with X-Men. At the end of the day, it's still about the delivery. If you deliver me a good story, the story can be familiar. It just need to be good. If it's good, I'm rocking with it. It can be unfamiliar. If it's bad, it's bad. Well, he's given me some stuff that I've seen before. That's not his fault. It's mine. I've been around here for a minute. I done read it. So he's giving me some stuff that looks familiar. But as I said before, he's got enough differences in there and everything to keep my attention. The Shorty thing is new. Aurora and Eric being a thing is new. Matron and Mala, that's new. Sort of, kind of. I kind of look at her as being Zara Bare, and the spirits that she be talking to, I kind of look at them as being the elder Panther spirits that she's talking to. He's just not using that, so he substituted Imala for Zara Bare. The spirits that she's talking to, that's for the elder Panther. So, and I guess I'm guessing when I'm looking here that the two dudes, Faxel and Anon, Wakabi and Zuri. I know y'all like Theo. Faxel and Anon. Okay, well, Wakabi and Zuri. Them personalities don't seem familiar to you. You got one that's about it, and you got another one that's like, hey, now we need to think this thing through. Okay, well, who was about it? Out them two. Zuri, who always wanted to think about some stuff, which was crazy because he was the warrior. Wakabi. We need to think about this first. We need strategy. Well, like I said, it's some similarities here, but it's enough differences here. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. We got the Kamoyo Kid in the building. Let me see here. Okoye. Okoye is the new Malice. I mean, you know, hey. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Okoye, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But if he put it down on the ground, that's what that is, because we ain't seen Malice in a minute. We ain't seen it in the 616. I'm gonna pick it up. If Okoye become the new Malice Jarrett, I'm like, oh, my dog staying true to the game. Would be mad at that. I would not be mad at that. Theo, if he manages to pull that off, I'm with him. If they give him time, we all been talking. Oh, they want to stop stuff at issue 10. They don't want to go no further. Like I said, this story arc right here, the premise has already been laid out. The synopsis has already been laid out. We know who the villain is and everything. I want to see what happened after that. That's what I want to see, because there's some fallout after this. It's going to be the fallout. Well, if Shorty's the traitor, she got to be excommunicated, right? So right off the rip, out of this story arc, T'Challa got 3 villains. Wakanda, 3 villains. Aurora, 3 villains. And they all want the smoke. You got Shorty. You got Njidaka. You got Okoye. That's not counting the Fisticon shoot. I want to see what's going to happen with the fallout. That's what I'm waiting on. You say what a twist at? Well, we got Faxel watching Okoye. I think he's gonna be all right. He watching Okoye. It's the other dude that I'm worried about. The dude that's watching Shorty. Because she ain't gonna be able to do what she want to do, and he's still watching her. Yeah, I'm concerned. I don't think he gonna make it. I don't think he gonna make it. I feel bad for the dude. I don't think he gonna make it. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm trying to see if we got an ongoing series and you playing on this storyline 4, issue 4. This an ongoing series. Oh, I want to see what the fallout gonna be. I'm telling you now, that's what I'm waiting on. Should he being a villain would be interesting. Yes, and I think that would be. I want to see. Watch this. I want to see what the Shorty haters got to say then, because there's quite a few people that don't like Shorty, I'm not opposed to the character. I'm not. I don't judge the character based on the ignorance of editors and writers, because the character is a character. No, I want to see what's gonna happen. That's what I'm waiting for. Old Ultimate Comics turned Reed Richards, Black Widow, and the villains. Yeah. So I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. Unless Okoye dies heroically saving lives, or they make T'Challa and Okoye polymorphs. Now you know what? But here's where I would ask us as a people. You said polymorphs. So, and I want to make sure I'm clear. Tell me if I'm wrong. What T'Challa has both Ororo and Okoye. I'm a man, open-minded, and I'm a comic book fan. Our people, us, black folk, colored folk, niggers. While we might be absolutely fine with Scott Summers, Jean Grey, Wolverine, and Emma Frost all flip-flopping out and everything like that, to the point where Hasbro releases a 3-pack and they call it the Triangle, I don't see us supporting that. I see you, because let's not act like we're not over there on Twitter. And I know it's one young lady over there is a diehard Ororo fan, and she want Ororo and T'Challa back together again with a passion. I'm right there with her. But boy, no, you try, boy, Brian, don't do that. You don't want no problem. You don't want no headache, and I'm not coming to your rescue. Don't do that. It would be interesting, but not worth the headache. Don't do that. It's crazy. We're not going to add Wakabi, Flea, Taku, and Hunter at all this series. I want to see Xander or Madam Slay. No, you're not. And no, you won't. You know why I'm laughing? It's so refreshing. It is. It's so refreshing to read a comment from somebody who's read comics, Black Panther comics, and mentions Black Panther characters. Nobody else does. It is so refreshing. It is. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Because I've been trying to figure out what happened to them. They not dead. And this is what we can't get stuff like this. I just want us to understand something. The characters that he's mentioned, these are all the characters that showed up doing Power and Doom War and Claws of the Panther. These are the people that Shuri, that was her crew. Flea, that was her eyes in the sky. Flea. He's still alive. Low-key had a crush on Shuri. We don't know where he at. Ain't seen him since John Mayberry. Ain't seen him. Okay, well, Wakabi. Doom War. But he got deleted. Saving the Queen Mother Ramunda. Taku. Hunter. If I, as a Black Panther fan, want to read anything about Taku and Hunter, this is going to sound crazy. It's going to sound crazy when I say it. If I, as a Black Panther fan, want to read any stories, current stories about Taku and Hunter, let me say this one more time because it's going to sound funny as hell. If I, as a heterosexual Black Panther fan, want to read any stories, current stories about KANTUS, I gotta wait till Marvel Pride come out. I'm sorry. Taku. KANTUS, he in the mute zone. Ain't seen him either. Hunter showed up in a Sam Wilson comic book. So I don't, I like what you're doing. Can you talk to CB Cebulski? Please. Please, if you could. If you could talk to CB Cebulski. So we could get that. So I'm gonna keep up with these notes. T'Challa did have a harem in House of M. Question is how many of us read that? Because they not gonna. I just want to see. I don't be liking to set myself up. I'm gonna need way more black women to come out and say they support that, or I start smiling, talking about it, using the word and everything like that. I'm just not gonna do that because black women not signing up for that. And if you a black man and you say you down with that, okay. You trying to get your head handed to you by a whole bunch of black women. And I love black women, and I ain't trying to have black women just mad at me. So, yep, that's why I believe T'Challa kept the guards watching over each woman. He knew, yeah, something up. Now, he would know something is up. They would know something is up. But when we go back to that, let's go back to that. When he told the guards, a couple of pages before he told the guards to watch over each woman, he says, the death of my father, the sun strikes by their forces. Someone in Wakanda is helping them. You see Shorty's expression, but why? What war general would ask that question? But why? But why? No. You got something going on. Now, I think what it is that as smart as Okoye is, I think she's distracted because of the relationship between her and T'Challa. Because Okoye is a wise woman. She's just off. She don't want to look at Shorty. And maybe because that's T'Challa's sister. She don't want to suspect Shorty at all. T'Challa knows something going on with this. KANTUS would be an adult by now, right? Well, we had two KANTUS. The young one that deleted Eric back in the day when Don McGregor was writing it, he's gone. Drug overdose, he's gone. He's no longer alive. But we do have the other KANTUS, the one in the mute zone who's able to make damn near anything look organic, but it's not. He can make damn near anything. Basically, y'all know what I'm talking about. But he's alive and well. But he's in the mute zone. Nobody's touching him. He didn't even show up in the Intergalactic Empire storyline when everybody was in Wakanda. So I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see here. Keep up with these notes. T'Challa with 2 wives. Y'all want T'Challa to get that Scott Summers treatment? I don't know about that one. He should, but I don't know. He should, but I don't know. Manny Harron, I remember him with Storm and Shanna. You remember him with, I mean, he kind of low key. I mean, folks don't want it to be like that, but every writer write him like that. Every writer has written him where he's desirable to every female in Marvel Comics. That's not the character's fault. Y'all, Sue want to get with the dude. That ain't his fault. Y'all keep writing him like that. Let me see. Harama Fall, what's going on? Thank you so much for being here. Okoye may choose to serve T'Challa in a different capacity. That would be interesting. That would be interesting in and of itself. This is what this would require, and I don't, because this don't play out like this in the real world. This would require the husband telling his wife he didn't fall in love with another woman. This would require the wife understanding that he fell in love with another woman and being okay with it. Okoye black though, she black, so I don't. And if I don't know how to write that story, I'm pretty sure Brian Hill, if I don't know how to write that story, don't have the courage to write that story. He don't need that headache. Don't write that story. I don't see Okoye and a woman have a child at all. Don't write that story, Brian. Don't write that story. Us black men, we're gonna want to come to your rescue. We're not gonna be able to, because some of us got women in the house. Don't write that story. Do not write that story. Facts, Theo. Hunter repping KANTUS could be interesting. You know what? See, if Hunter reps KANTUS, once again, I got T'Challa and Hunter at odds. I don't want to see that no more. Like, that's the thing. And it's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I don't want to see that anymore. I've never seen T'Challa and Hunter act as brothers. Unless somebody is giving me a flashback story to when T'Chaka was alive. But damn. Like, I gotta wait till I'm in my 90s to get Hunter and T'Challa acting like siblings. Like, as Black Panther fans, we ain't even got all three of them. Like, we get more Bruce, Dick, and Barbara acting like brothers and sisters than we've ever got, and they not related. That's his ward. Barbara is Commissioner Gore's daughter. We literally got a brother, a legal step brother, a legal half brother, and a legal. What? Where's that comic book at? You talking about World of Wakanda? Just give me that right there. Folks be like, between T'Challa, Shuri, Hunter, Eric, and Jajaka, because he's Wakanda. Aurora, she's African. Gentle. KANTUS. Should nobody be running up on Wakanda? Let me say that one more time. And then, and I'm just about done with the bad story, she watches over all of Wakanda. And KANTUS over there too. Did y'all hear what I just said? Nobody should ever. T'Challa ain't got to make no phone call talking about, let me get a Black American superhero to Wakanda. You know how many brothers and sisters over there? I ain't even say nothing about the Dora Milaje or the Hattusilize. I ain't even mention them. You got M'Baku over there. Like, you got the Jabari tribe over there. You got that over there. You know what, man? Ain't nobody, listen, don't nobody want that smoke. Don't nobody want that smoke. KANTUS would be an adult by now, though, right? He would, if he was alive, yeah, he would have been an adult. Absolutely, Kamoyo. If he was alive, he would have been an adult. The other KANTUS is an adult, though. The other KANTUS that was T'Challa's best friend, that's a grown man. Just ain't seen him in a minute. Theo, I think House of M Black Panther was only one issue. Damn. Now, remember, these are Africans, not American blacks. Their culture ain't ours. I don't know who culture this is. You're right. I just, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I thought, it's a thought. I thought you, if you're in Africa and you got a wife number one in the house, you have to introduce her to prospect wife number 2. Like, she ain't wife number 2 yet. That ain't what that is. I don't think that's what that is. Somebody gonna have to let me know. But I'm thinking, because wife number 1 gotta show wife number 2 what to do. And wife number 1, they all wives, but she the head wife. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I ain't never thought about being in no relationship like that, just because that's 2 women in the house. And I know it sounds good. I know it sounds good. I know it sounds good till they both mad at you, or till they both want you to go to the store. It sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds good till both of them match up. And ladies know what I mean when I say it. Till both of them match up and it go down at the same time. It sounds good. It sounds good. I think it sounds good when you in your 20s and your 30s. I think when you get to be in your late 40s, late 50s, late 40s, 50s, you be like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. Tisan Sion's son being a traitor would make sense, since he betrays T'Challa, albeit by that parasite in the main 616. Still haven't seen that cat since the Hutland run. And you're not. For you to see him come back, there would have to be somebody that cared about those characters working at Marvel like you do. Clearly, that ain't what the case been since 1966. So, T'Challa can't help it if he's supposed to suffer. I mean, when you got swag, you got swag. I mean, what you supposed to do? What, all the ladies love him. They need to call him LL Cool T'Challa, because that's what that is, LLTC. That's how they write him. T'Challa, sexy flexi action. All the ladies love him. I be looking at the dude, I'm like, damn, where you get your, I be looking at the dude, and I'm like, bro, where you get your clothes from? Because Mr. Caselli, that's a nice ass pantsuit my dog got in both issues. Issue 1 and 2. That's a nice ass pantsuit. And just looking at Okoye looked like her. She did look like her. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Bruce, Dick, Barbara, Tim, all of them. That's a family. We ain't getting that over here. Oh, now I'll be trying to figure out what the problem is. I'm like, is it that hard just to say Black Panther, issue 1, all in the family? Like, how hard is that? Like, is it hard for an artist to give me a Black Panther comic book cover with all the siblings on the cover, standing there looking like they about to whoop ass? Tagline, Wakanda forever. And they standing there looking at you like that, yeah, it's about to go down. We not reading that. I'm gonna keep up with you. Damian was Bruce's Maury Povich surprise. Yeah, the show got him. Polymorph is more accepted there. You're right. Who reading the comic book though? Like, I'm not disagreeing. See, I'm open-minded to that. I am. But I understand we got different cultures in different places. But this is an American comic book company. And I know the character is African, but it's quite a few African Americans see T'Challa as Black, as in he's an American character. Me and you know the difference. So if he popped up and he had 2 wives, this is what me and you would be doing, Kamoyo. That's what we would be doing. But how many misogynistic claims would be put out there on social media all over the place in regards to the character? Because the African character written in an American comic book has more than one African wife. Yeah. Brian, we don't need them problems. Before we do anything, before you do, I say, wait, I don't know when I saw this. Before you do anything like that, Let somebody like Grand Madam Tarot, Miss Keita, or Dr. Eve Ewing do that first. Let them do that first. You're a black man. You definitely don't need to do that. You're a black man. You don't need that headache. Them sisters gonna come for your head. Pause. Like it's nothing. You don't need that. You don't need a problem. That sounds like too much work. Bast and Sekhmet both should be meeting enemies at the Wakandan gates. See this? The Rock With Me Nation. You see how Grand Madam Tarot just dropped that knowledge right there? You not supposed to run up on. Oh, I can't wait till I finish the video that I'm doing. Anyway, Vibraxis can't be on the front. He Wakanda Prime. Vibraxis can't be on the front line. Dude is like Moses Magnum, but good. What are we doing out here? We're not using characters that are viable to Wakanda deep. He's at the Intiga. You remember Dr. Eve Ewing? Remember Kivisu Ma? You know how they using bodies to launder money off planet? Like, damn. I said, good God Almighty. You got demons and crime criminals laundering money off planet using human energy to do it. Anyway, Vibraxis, Sister Divine Justice, that's where they at. Both of them. That's where both of them at. That's why I say it pays to read more than just the primary Black Panther titles. Shout out to Juju. I don't know if y'all know I went and got this and everything came in the mail. I got this because I rock with my women. I support my sisters and everything like that. And this Wakanda Forever 3 series is basically about the Dora Milaje and Nakia. Nakia's final resting place, her final fate is in this. Wanted to get this and everything like that. Came across it while I was doing some research on Nakia. Put this on my bucket list of things to do. So now I have these titles: Wakanda Forever, Amazing Spider-Man, Wakanda Forever, Avengers, and Wakanda Forever, X-Men. So yeah, I got that. But yeah, so that's where Vibraxis is. So he out there. When we gonna get him? See, that's the thing. Use a side title. Send him, Sister Divine Justice, out in space. Okay, we got that. We got the primary title. We're gonna keep redoing the primary title every 10 issues. Every 10. Now, crazy, because I'm trying to figure out, damn, you gave the other dude 15 issues. And nobody mentioned, and see, that was the thing that was gonna piss me off in regards to Eve Ewing's run. I know we talked about Brian Hill's run, Ultimate Black Panther, but that's what pissed me off. The folks that had so much to damn say about Dr. Eve Ewing, you should have shut up and gave her 15 issues. I'm gonna say it one more time. Every last one of y'all that had so much to say about her writing, you should have shut up. You should have had nothing to say off the rip. You should have been quiet. For no other reason than based off of John Ridley's run, every last one of y'all that had something derogatory to say about her run should have shut up. You should have never said anything. You should have kept your mouth closed. But you can't appreciate good writing because some of y'all don't know what good writing is. You got more bad writing from the bad writer than you got from the okay writer. You good with that? That's the other stereotype that they like to say about us. Black folks ain't never satisfied with nothing. She's a way better writer than John Ridley, and way too many of y'all that call yourself not liking John Ridley gave Dr. Eve Ewing your proverbial ass to kiss. You should have shut up. You should have shut up. because you don't know enough to have a damn opinion. You're Johnny come latelys, every last one of you, because the only person you keep talking about is Hutland forward, Priest forward. You don't know enough to have an opinion as a Black Panther fan. You can't appreciate good writing if it's sat right in front of you. Don't even know why we listening to half of y'all, because some of y'all ain't even took your asses to a damn school to learn what good writing is. And folks just keep listening to you. Yeah, I'm pissed about that one. I'm pissed because she should have at the very least got 15 issues. And everybody that kept complaining about her, what you never said was at the very least, make sure she get 15 issues. No, some of y'all are misogynistic. You couldn't wait to get that woman off that comic. Some of y'all bigots because you couldn't wait to get that Black woman off that comic, writing a comic for a Black character. I said what I said and I meant what I meant and I ain't taking it back. I can tell by your damn comments. You should have shut up. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm back. What titles had them off world? Now I got to get those. Man. You better get Wakanda 1 through 5 if you ain't got that already. Marvel Voices, Wakanda Forever, issue 1. You need to get that. Black Panther Unconquered, Brian Hill wrote that. I have that. If you're a Brian Hill fan, you need to get that. But it's one of them. It's one of them. It's one of them. I can't remember. I do know they all Planet though. They all Planet. That's exactly what that is. They all Planet. Polymorph can put your spouse in serious danger. I would not suggest it. Grand Madam, I turned 56, knocking on wood. I ain't even got that kind of energy. I'm me. I'm good with being me. I ain't trying to be nobody else but me. I'm trying to be the best version of me. But no, I know what I'm capable of doing. I ain't gonna put myself out there like that. Will there be reviews on those books? Yes. You ask and you shall receive. That's how we got this video today. Juju said, hey, I need more than what you did. Okay. So yeah, we will get reviews on those books as well. Absolutely. Personally, I think polymorph relationships are weird, Grand Madam. I know a poly trio and it's just weird. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And now she's moving on to Exceptional X-Men. And boy. I'm concerned. I'm concerned. And I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't read Ironheart. I heard she did some great work on Ironheart. I did. But these are things that travel in circles. She introduced a transgender character in Ironheart. Heard she did some phenomenal work on Ironheart. She did Photon. Now I'm just gonna say that me and Marcus, we looked at the Beyonder and Photon, and he looked more like Michael Jackson. But I was like, what was the Beyonder in Photon was flamboyant. I'll say that, flamboyant. And so, and I made a comment about the Photon series because there wasn't enough action into it. Shout out to the brothers from Black Comic Lords. They were like, Theo, she writes long. Had they given her enough time, we believe you would have got the story that you wanted. I said, okay, I understand that. I understand that. And so we get Black Panther. And I'm liking certain things that she's doing. I understand what she's doing. Some folks gonna be some folks. And as my daughter would say, people gonna people. Me, it's all about accuracy. You can't tell me her pacing is slow. You can, but it's a fight in every issue. So what you're telling me, it's not the pacing. You don't like who's fighting. Well, that's on you. You complain about T'Challa getting his behind beat in damn near every issue under Ridley's run. Well, T'Challa ain't took no L's under Eve's run. He beating everybody. And if he's the most dangerous man alive, this is how I know folks don't read comics. This lets me know when folks started picking up comic books because they can't appreciate certain things. Well, if he's the most dangerous man alive, he's not supposed to be in any extended fight. Those fights are supposed to end like that because he's known throughout the superhero community and throughout the supervillain community as the most dangerous man alive. We've seen him take down a super soldier with no abilities. Or at least I did. Let me say that one time. I've seen him take down a super soldier with no abilities from Bass, no Black Panther ability. No, it was just him. It was just him. But now, if you ain't read that comic, that's you. If you don't have a healthy appreciation for his abilities, that's you. Me, I know what he's capable of doing. So Eve deserved longer. Eve deserved longer. And what Marvel wound up doing was they wound up giving misogynists exactly what they wanted. Except they did what the misogynists didn't want them to do. So the misogynist, to each and every last one of y'all that don't know what the hell y'all talking about, it's your fault her run got canceled at 10 issues. If that's what that is, it's your fault because you don't know how to appreciate something when you have it. I don't care if you rocking with me. Don't care if I ever be on your damn show. I do not care. Don't care. Don't care. But it's your fault. That comic ended at 10 issues. It's your fault that the other dude got 15 issues because all you did was sit back on your soapbox and complain, not do nothing one way or the other. Didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing to Marvel about getting the other dude off. Didn't say nothing to Marvel about saying, hey, she should at least get what he got. No, you just don't like her writing and you're going to lie about it. You know the thing about lies, they can be easily disproven. Bad Mouth and Eve was done for spite. It was. It was. It was. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. Just like, watch this. You ready, Grand Madam? Me getting them Green Lantern rings was for spite too. Me getting them Green Lantern rings was for spite. I'd be like, Theo, that was spiteful. I'm not gonna say why. I'll probably tell D real why. Mr. Smith probably got a good idea why, but yeah, me getting them power rings was me being spiteful. Matter of fact, it's something else coming to the house this week that I'm doing out of spite. Can I say spite? I'm not a spiteful person. I'm petty. So yeah, the power rings, that was done out of spite. It was. It was. As a matter of fact, them G.I. Joe 60th anniversary and that blowback action figure, that was all done out of spite. It was. It was done out of spite. You'd be like, Theo, shout out to my brother D Real, going back to a couple of years ago when somebody says it's like being in the military, strategy. People make derogatory comments about folks that's been in the military, whether they real characters or fictional characters. Well, I am a Marine Corps veteran. I am an African American, Black American. Watch what you say. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch what you say. I'm very, very protective of mine. That goes to my country, very protective of it. That goes to my branch of military service, very protective of it. That goes to my people, very, very protective of it. And that goes to characters, fictional characters that represent me, very, 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 very protective. Watch what you say. Watch what you say, because I can do you better than you can. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. JR's run definitely hurt the brand. And that, when you say that, Steezer, yes, it did. Because you have so many people overreacting based off of what he wrote, so many people overreacting off of what they did in Black Panther 2, they can't see the forest for the trees. That's a great point. Okoye coming home to see for you. Okoye gonna come to the royal chambers and she gonna see them two beds pushed together. She gonna be like, wait, you ain't ever did this for me. The E put a statement out about her BP run being done. I find it odd that nobody has formally addressed it. Me too. Me too. And shout out to Brian Hill, because he came out. Hey, no, it's ongoing. It's ongoing. I found it odd too. I found it odd, but then again, this is Marvel Comics. This is Black Panther. I don't know. To your point, it's one of those things, Juju, where I sit back and I'm like, okay, well, you giving me 3 issues of Blood Hunt, Black Panther Blood Hunt. You're gonna give me 3 issues, okay? May, okay, May, June, July. That's all I'm looking at. You get 3 issues, May, June, July. Okay, so between those 3 months, I should see a solicit. We should see a solicit for a new Black Panther title that's going to be released in, let me see, May, June, July, August, or September. And that's what we need. See, that's the stuff that we need to be talking about, because I can get caught up on all that. That don't move the needle. And this is where M Heroes at Marvel.com, okay to print. Everybody need to be writing in. What's going on after Dr. Eve Ewing's Black Panther run? Where can we find Black Panther? When I did the review for Alpha Flight, that 5-issue series, they made sure to tell us where we could find T'Challa. I'm gonna say where we could find Alpha Flight at. Well, I fully expect in issue 10 for them to say T'Challa stories will continue in Black Panther Blood Hunt issue 1. That's cool. That's cool. What's going on with T'Challa after Blood Hunt? That's the question we need to be asking. Let's see. Bunch of whiny man. Boy, look. None of these cats even mentioned the David List run, A Man Without Fear. I put a cat older than me. Woo! That's why I love the Rock With Me Nation. That's why I love the Black Panther fan group. That's why I love the Council of Wakanda. Because we gonna go do it. Man, I love that. I love that. I love that, Harama. I love that. I love that. I love that. You can never run out of knowledge like that when you got a group that's dedicated to learning, not being satisfied, not sitting back on their laurels, not acting like they know everything, but understanding that they can go out there and get more knowledge, be open to it, be open to sharing it, be open to receiving it. Man, I love it. I love that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Juju, I think she comes back to that store if someone continues to. I hope so. I hope so. And that's why you see me doing a lot of Black Panther content. You see my brother Daryl doing a lot of Black Panther content, because we want folks to know there are fans out here that are dedicated to that character. It's the reason why this wall looked like this. God almighty. Y'all don't know. Yeah, I'm going through it. Y'all don't know. I'm going through it because I'm looking. Side note, young Black Theo. Me, D-Real, Mr. Ray Smith, we be talking. Me and Gray, we start chopping it up offline and everything like that. As an action figure collector, especially me and Mr. Ray Smith were talking. He should be joining us soon. If not, y'all know he work. Get off. He get to a point where you damn near got every action figure you want. The question then is what you finna do. Like I'm sitting around looking. It then got to the point right now, and I'm not making this up. Where no, we're not taking nobody else out of a box. Yeah, I'm like, wait, what you mean? Because if I take you out of box, where I'm gonna put you at? You gotta stay in your box. I gotta get stuff cleaned up. Who don't I have? Somebody that I ain't checking for. Mr. Sinister. I ain't got Mr. Sinister. I don't really like the Mr. Sinister action figure that they got out there. I don't have the Incredible Hulk. I don't like none of them. I don't like none of the Incredible Hulk action figures. Sue me. Well, y'all seen all the new Warriors. I got all the new Warriors that they didn't release, right? Okay. Well, I got the Serpent Society. There really ain't. He just came in. He just came. If I ain't got the action figure, it's because I didn't want it. March 2024. If I don't have the action figure, it's because I didn't want it. Kamoyo, a friend got caught up and put her husband in a dangerous situation with the psycho. He's safe, but now they are divorced. It was not. Chris Brown got a song. I'm gonna put it down. You're gonna fall in love. Just something. Well, there are those of us my age. Kenya Moore. I said Kenya Moore. We know Kenya Moore. We know Kenya Moore. We remember Kenya Moore. We remember Kenya Moore for a different reason than some folks know Kenya Moore today. No, we remember Kenya Moore as a beauty pageant contestant. We remember Kenya Moore winning, and we was like, a sister won? Oh, hell no. That's what we remember Kenya Moore. Well, we also remember Kenya Moore from something else. Menage a Trois. That's a movie. I don't know how anybody black looked at Menage a Trois and thought about no. Menage a Trois should have been the movie that scared everybody black from being in a polygamous, polymorphs, whatever. No, no, hell no. And you ain't necessarily thinking it. What's the dude name? Gary something? Gary. I know his first name, Gary. Gary walked up in a club for women, thought he was gonna talk that talk, and they put hands on him. No, I got Unconquered. Unconquered is good. Now, here's the thing. I thought I tweeted Mr. Hill last year, congratulating him because I heard Black Panther was coming out. I didn't know that Dr. Ewing had got the job. I congratulated him on getting the job as the next Black Panther writer. He thanked me. He did. I didn't know he was talking about Ultimate Black Panther. I didn't know that. So he wrote Black Panther Unconquered. I, based on the story that he wrote in Black Panther Unconquered, because it's another story out there with a thread hanging out there. And I'm like, because he introduces a new villain. He gives us some more back lore, history to, huh? You call me? Dr. Whitestone. Well, he introduces some more lore to Bast. It's just out there. Another dangling thread sitting out there. Who would be the one that's gonna sew that up? It would be him. It would be him. Harama Fall art wasn't my favorite, but I like that story. Facts. I feel they gave her that X-Men run as an excuse to her get her out of here once it flops, because ain't no way they believe that book would thrive. I apologize because I got off the topic. She's taking that book over, Exceptional X-Men. The only characters, Emma Frost and Kitty Pryde. Kate Pryde, but the solicit refers to her as Kitty Pryde. Wrong woman now, but Kate Pryde. And a YouTuber went, it's 3 new characters, never been seen before. So you got Emma Frost and Kate Pryde. Those are the established characters. Then you got 3 new characters, one of which somebody described as being a transgender. That ain't the problem. That's not the problem at all. The problem is you gave Eve Ewing a comic book. You can't do that. You can't give her that and think she gonna do something with it. It's not gonna happen because nobody's checking for them other 3 characters. And I get it. Yes, we had Emma Frost and we had Kate Pryde when she was with Marauders. She was the Red Queen. They got a nice little friendship. I don't know what you're trying to do with that. That's the other thing. Now, see, I'm gonna sit back and I don't have a dog in this fight at all. I'm just gonna sit back. Because if she tries to spin that story where Kate, and matter of fact, let me do this. Hold on. I'm sorry. I got a flag on the play. I ain't know. I thought about this one last night. We got unsportsmanlike conduct, Marvel Comics, unnecessary change of a character's sexual orientation when that character has been possessed by a telepath. So Bobby Drake, he gay now? You know what made me go back to this was Jim Lee. I read comics, y'all read comics. Y'all read comics, I read comics. Do y'all remember Emma Frost taking over Bobby's body? Y'all remember that story? Y'all remember that? He had that hole in his chest and everything like that. He couldn't figure out how to fix it and everything. And he went back and hollered at her. And he was like, you did some stuff with my abilities I was never able to do before. How did you do that? Y'all remember that? Because I read it. See, folks be acting like, I don't know why folks be acting like folks that read comics ain't still living. Like, you know, I really want to say folks think that folks that read comics, they die every 20 years. Like, you read comics up until you're 25, then you pass away, and then somebody else. But it's folks been reading comics still out here. I read that story. Right. Okay. So you remember when they said the time displaced X-Men and everything like that? Jean came back and said Bobby was always gay. Right. Okay, cool. Why Emma didn't pick that up? Upon further review, upon further review, why Professor X ain't never said nothing? I'm gonna come back anyway. I don't think nobody got an answer for that. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know what we try. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're going for. That ain't the book for her. There's no way in the world you're looking for. You gave her 10 issues with Black Panther. Emma Frost, Kate Pride, an X-Men title nobody has ever heard of. The Exceptional X-Men from Dr. Eve Ewing, who is way too many people don't like her writing. I'm gonna keep up with the notes. As an excuse to get her out of here is what I meant to say. Social media in general is a big Johnny come lately platform. I told y'all it's the reason why I don't even get caught up in certain conversations no more, because it ain't worth it. I can't wait to see her last issue on Black Panther 10. I wanted to see where she was taking the character forward. Me too. Can I say something though? Can I say something great? I'm be in my feelings if I don't get a letter printed. I'm gonna be in my feelings if I don't get a letter printed. I'm gonna start taking it personal. I'm like, y'all ain't gotta do your boy like that. Most of them were influenced by certain YouTuber-ish take on her run. I know. I know. Y'all like, Theo, I told you. I bought these for a reason. I couldn't find the action figure that I wanted, that I was comfortable with paying for. So I said, you know what? That's good enough. That's good. You already knew in brightest day and blackest night. No. Absolutely. Okay, where are these sparks coming from? Aurora. Right. Aurora, he's mine. You may have had him once, but I had him all the time. Y'all don't know nothing about no damn mocha stuff. Damn. Be real, bro. We got to hurry and get this channel going so we get this radio station. Love that. Theo word, not a Hulk. I don't have one. It's the face. It's like, no, I'm not satisfied. And that be the thing. One of the things that I be trying to tell folks, don't buy action figures just to buy action figures. Wait till you get the look that you want. Like I said, I got this right here. We got this Hawkeye. This is the best Hawkeye that they've ever released. Soft cape. I've been wanting Hawkeye, but this was the Hawkeye that I've been wanting. This was the Hawkeye that I had been wanting. It's just a cleaner look to me. More modern, more up to date. This Hawkeye, though, this was the one that came with the Sky Cycle. Came with the Sky Cycle, had soft goods right here. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get this. Wife wanted the Sky Cycle. The Sky Cycle is hers. The action figure is mine. Don't tell it is what it is. She wanted the Sky Cycle. Well, now I can put him on the Sky Cycle. And I ain't gonna lie, in my opinion, I think this character partners up better with this character. This look like it go more so together. than this right here. I don't. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But keeping up with the notes. So yeah, not one hope. Aurora can canonically sing too. She can. Her and the Quags fixing to be singing "The Boy's Mine." I don't know. Listen, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down in Wakanda. Where's your referee? In the closet. In the closet. Wife washed it today. I'm trying to have this thing where I only wear the referee shirt during football season. Yeah, flag on the plane. Flag. Facts. WTF was with Iceman's orientation. I just know we never gonna change North Star's sexual orientation, nor should we. We're never going to change Hulkling sexual orientation, nor should we. We're not going to change Wiccan's sexual orientation, nor should we. We're not going to change Batwoman's sexual orientation, nor should we. I'm not acknowledging Bobby Drake's sexual orientation change because we're never going to do that with a gay man. We're never going to take a gay character and make that character heterosexual. What will we be doing it for? The heterosexuals aren't going to want that because they prefer that character be gay. That's how that character was introduced. We're not those type of people. We can appreciate a character being gay. We can. Well, there was nothing wrong with Bobby Drake's sexual orientation, just like there was nothing wrong with Tim Drake's sexual orientation. So, yeah, you doing it, but it's a reason why them comics not selling. That part, even before Emma, all those times Jean read Bobby's mind prior. It's easy to tell when somebody's just pushing an agenda. You just have like, that don't make sense. Well, see, that don't make sense. You could have pushed an agenda. That's what that is. Jean and Bobby been on more teams together than not. And it just going back through time. Time, displays, this when you, me too, I wrote them twice. God, they don't want to, dang, they don't, so it ain't just me, huh? Remember that old Adventures arcade game 91? Why wasn't Black Panther in that? You know what? I can't say I know. I am glad I got to know. Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. I'm glad. T'Challa and Hawkeye need a book together. I started to say, you want me to do it? Because I got the action figures. Never mind. Never mind. I come up with something. I come up with something. Issue 10 do come out tomorrow, so we'll see. Yo, what's going on, Chad? What's going on? And thank you so much for the stuff that you be sending me in the morning, man. It is a breath of fresh air. Thank you so much. It keeps me motivated. It keeps me centered. So thank you so much for that, Mr. Kinsler. These steals, I wish they keep these agendas out of our. Ain't gonna happen. Now they use folks like Dr. Ewan to push those agendas. And see, that's my concern. You didn't put her on an established X-Men title. You gave her characters that I can't promise an X-Men fan is checking for. And I'm talking about Emma Frost and Kate Pryde. Then you got 3 brand new characters over there. I'm not gonna say they set her up for failure because somebody else is like, no, why even put her on that book? And if you didn't put her on that book, this is when I would look at her and be like, Queen, what you doing? That ain't what you want. I get it. You feel like you got it. No. Ain't nobody checking for that comic when it come out. They're releasing 3 comics, 3 X-Men titles off the rip. That's the 3rd title they checking for. And I'm saying that to you And I'm not checking for none of that because I'm not in none of that. I'm not in none of it, so I'm not checking for none of it. Damn, Queen. They came out better putting her on X-Force, Excalibur, something. Exceptional X-Men. And then I want to be like, well, I'm going to support the sister. I want to say that. But then you give her a comic book as a black woman, and I don't think there's one black character in it. What is she going to do? The only reason you gave her the comic book is because a female is leading the team? I don't even know what to tell y'all. I'm just gonna say I'm a Dr. Eve Ewing fan. There it is. I said it. I'm a Dr. Eve Ewing fan. With me being a Dr. Eve Ewing fan, I'm not following her to no comic book I'm not in. I'm not following her to no comic book where I'm unfamiliar with the characters. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not gonna spend because that's money. That's my money. I'm not gonna spend my money like that. You got it right there on Black Panther. It's your fault you listening to some folks that don't know what the hell they talk about. I wanted to see what was going to happen with Kavisi Ma. I wanted to see what was going to happen with Intelli. I wanted more story. I wanted her to finish Intelli's story. Because her detractors don't talk about Intelli at all. Nor do they talk about the fact that he was over the Hattusarase, who, damn, she did give us the Hattusarase. They miss it every damn where else. And she listens. She listens. We had one female Hattusarase show up in the first issue. She listened, never saw that chick again. Never saw her again. So I don't know. I don't know. Nutella said, I say it. They set up a failure. If T'Challa was the one who plucked Miles Morales out of 1610, how come we've not seen more titles with them together? That's God tier T'Challa. He saved that man whole family. You know what? I'm gonna say more more Miles Morales fans need to be asking that question. Just like I've heard Night Thrasher fans ask the question, why did the new Warriors need to go do a reality TV show? Shout out to Mr. Smith. Why did the new Warriors need to go do a reality TV show to raise funds when Dwayne Thomas and T'Challa like that? Fair question. Fair question. What's going on, Afro? What's going on? This is what you did with X-Men 97? So yeah, that's a great question. That is a great question. Keep up with these notes. There's a young black girl on her team, but the costumes are so basic and generic, none of them have personality. If you're talking about the girl with the pink hair, she's Asian. What they did with Dr. Ewing is how they move professionals around. Listen, I'm at a loss for how she wound up on that title. She's a doctor, and maybe there are some things that I still have as of yet to understand. I have a healthy respect for Dr. Eve. I do. And what I mean when I say that, she's doctor, is DR. You got a doctor. She deserved better than that. Now the thing is, did she request that title or was she assigned to? I don't know. And the reason why I don't know is when I look at, like I said, there was a transgender character in Ironheart, right? Cool. The transgender character, Besa, which we probably not gonna see again in Black Panther, right? So they've said that there's a transgender character, the big one, in Exceptional X-Men. And there's nothing wrong with that. She wants to carry the flagpole. Transgender people are part of our everyday life, and they go out and live their life like everybody else lives their life. So I am not opposed to having characters like that. The thing is she looking at herself. Okay, you got this transgender character. You got to have more than Emma Frost and Kate Pride to drive that comic book. 5 characters and 3 of them are brand new. That's not a recipe for success. That's not. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not invested in them characters like that. I even as action figures. So no, that ain't even what that is. Let me see. Keep up with these notes. See. Wait, what? Wakanda even gave Kate Bishop arrows. T'Challa would have funded the New Warriors. Well, no reason for that. PhD. Yeah. Am I the only person who hated Civil War comic? It was awful. It doesn't make sense that the New Warriors needed cat. Nope, you're not. You are not the only person. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. Quite a few people pissed off, and there were quite a few people pissed off with that storyline for a plethora of reasons. There are quite a few people upset. Bill Foster, Dip, New Warriors got murked. Spider-Man, Peter Parker got treated like he treated. Like there were plethora of reasons why people didn't. Butterfly Kids put a lot of respect on the relationship between T'Challa and Ro on Twitter today. These writers don't know how to write the Black Queen. And see, that's I want to be very, very careful about what I say. Because I believe if you want to do it, you can do it. I believe if you want to do it, you can do it. I saw Jonathan Mayberry, and one of the reasons why I mention his name is because we don't talk about him enough. Like, and I don't. We act like he wasn't there, and I get it. He came in at the tail end of Reginald Hutler's run, but he wrote Power. So you have to sit back and ask yourself a question, because I don't want to make. He's white, so if I make the statement that white writers don't know how to write Black characters, okay, well, he wrote it. So am I gonna say he's the exception to the rule? Because John Ridley Black, and he don't know. Boy, look. So I want to be fair before I make statements like that. Haramafal, I do understand what you're saying, but Jonathan Mayberry, he wrote Power. He wrote Claws of the Panther. He wrote Doom War. Do you think he did a disrespectful job writing them Black characters? It's not. Now, that's a fair question. John Ridley had 15 issues. Black Panther. That's a Black man. He feel how he feel about his fellow Black man. Please see his article in Esquire magazine. I'll take John Mayberry over John Ridley all day, every day, and twice on Sunday as a writer of Black characters, superheroes specifically. I will, and it ain't even close. I'd take Eve Ewing over John Ridley in a heartbeat. and I take Matthew Murdock as a writer of the Black Panther comic book over John Ridley. I will. I feel like Cat Williams when he said, "Why the girl with pink dreads and brown skin Asian?" I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm gonna be wrong again. But from what I was told, she's not black. She ain't. Mayberry was cool, but David List had a good run too. Yeah. Let's say that. And see, that's my thing. That's what I said. I want to keep it where it's at. And if it's a point, it's a point. But I just saw John Ridley. Like, I don't even know David List, John Mayberry. Watch this. Don McGregor. They white. They write better than John Ridley. So I don't even know what to do with that one. Because I don't know anybody that wrote T'Challa, Black Panther, as bad as a black man. That it was a black man that did it. A black man that still ain't offered no explanation for it, got paid and everything. Black man go on the right movies that folks want to go see just because I know I'm not seeing nothing Jonathan Ridley do until he talked to me about Black Panther. I don't give a damn who in the movie. I don't give a damn if I like said actor or actress. I don't give a damn if the performance they put on is Oscar worthy. No, before I go see that, he got to talk to me. Because that's black imagery. That's black representation. He put it out there for the world to see. He basically told a black man to take his behind back to Africa, and he had a white character doing it. So no, before I do anything, but see, that's me. Everybody not going to do that. Some folks going to say they mad, and then when something come around, they going to move with the water. Me? No, I'm stubborn. No, you got to talk to me. You got to talk to me. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not saying all, but the X-Men writers who have been writing her lately, and yes, including Ridley. What I mean when I know you're not saying all. I know you're not saying all. I know you're not. But remember when I said folks be looking? They looking, keep looking. They looking, keep looking. Keep juking, keep juking. Aha, get it, girl. Well, I know folks be over here looking. And I know folks be watching. They be looking for, waiting for me to say something crazy. Well, I'm a responsible person. And I know some folks not going to say nothing. They just going to let it ride. Well, to keep the foot on the gas pedal so that we can bring more light to our favorite characters and everything like that, our favorite writers. I feel like, okay, I got to say stuff a certain type of way so folks don't take the narrative and try and push an agenda. That's why I believe in giving people all their props and everything like that, regardless of who it is. And that's why I believe in giving people all their trash back, regardless of who it is. So no, I wasn't saying that you were saying, oh, I just want to make sure folks knew my mindset. Hickman put T'Challa to the forefront of new. Yes, he did. Also gave us the scene with Reed, T'Challa, and Bass in FF where Bass says she chose T'Challa from the womb. They make a Roro thought out here. No, I can't even say that. If I go back and I look at, because I know what they've tried to do, and it's not like they made her, watch this. That's not She-Hulk. You see what I'm saying? Like that Aurora is a grown woman and everything like that, but that ain't Jennifer. That ain't Jennifer. Jennifer picking them up and sitting them down. That ain't what that is. She got into a relationship with Forge. We didn't like it. That's what it was. Yeah, they try and put her in alternate universes and alternate realities and everything where she with Logan, but she be in a relationship. She ain't just throwing legs in the air, spreading them wide. Okay, well, she's been with Ford. They ain't never been with Bishop. Ain't never been with Logan. T'Challa, the dude that's, and I guess, I don't know how we finna do this, because the way they doing X-Men Rise from the Ashes, Basically, none of the Krakoa age is gonna, because I gotta see how they're gonna end that one. Because if they finna end that like that, then the Krakoa age never took place. And if the Krakoa age never took place, folks upset about who Aurora is with right now, well, she ain't gonna ever be with him. She ain't gonna ever be with him. Now what we need to be asking ourselves, because she got her own solo title coming out. Don't know why Eve not writing that one. She got her own solo title coming out. Where's T'Challa gonna show up at? Because that would be the perfect time for them to put T'Challa and Aurora together. She's in her own comic book. Matter of fact, I'm of the mindset that's best. She don't need to be with the X-Men like that. She don't. If that's the problem, she can't be on a team comic book and be with him. Then giving her solo comic book is what the lick read. But now here's the question. Are you gonna pick it up? Are you gonna buy it? Because here's the pledge that I'm making to you right now as a Black Panther fan, somebody who's invested in T'Challa and Aurora's relationship. Here's what I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy that comic. I'm going to buy that comic. I'm going to read that comic. I'm going to review that comic. I'm going to write in for that comic. I'm going to write in that they put them two together. Now, here's the question I'm asking you. What you going to do? If I buy one X-Men title, it's going to be Storm. If I buy another X-Men title, Storm better be in it. If she ain't, I ain't buying it. White writers know there's a blowback for botching Black characters. And that's real. and they could mean the best. They could want to get it right and get it wrong, and folks gonna have something to say. You're right. This is true. This is true. That's fair. That is apt because they fetishize She-Hulk too. See, so if you new to the channel, he not wrong. Writers, most of them are what? Right, not me. They fetishize over She-Hulk too. Green, chesty, tall. I didn't write that. I didn't write that. So yeah, some writers fetishize Storm too much. Why else would you break up her marriage? Did House of X start before or after Storm and T'Challa marriage being annulled? I'm not sure. That had to have came after. That had to have came after. That had to have came after. Aurora and No More. That part, come on, your kid. Yeah, that had to have come after. But yeah. Hey man, y'all rocking y'all. But look, I didn't think we was gonna be. What was it? 2 hours? I had no idea we was gonna be this long. It really wasn't my plan. I really just wanted to come in and talk about that. Also, Blood Hunt. Before we get on up out of here, y'all got this? I mean, like, did y'all pick this up? It's free. Free. Blood Hunt Diaries. It's free. Y'all pick this up? I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. I'm interested in that. I want to see that Blood Hunt. So I read this. They got a look. It's not a preview necessarily. It's Blood Hunt Diaries, and all I'm gonna say is stuff go left real quick. Stuff go left real quick. And what I mean by that is the sun is blocked out and the moon blocked out. Like, and vampires start descending. Like, that's crazy. Iron Man is in his new Mysterium armor. So that's gonna be cool. We got Hunter's Moon. That's a Black character. Hunter's Moon. It's a Black character. We got that. Let me see here. I'm thinking it's after as well. Just wanted confirmation. Yes, sir. Yes, I got it. It's world. Yeah, look, we got to get this right here to be continued in Blood Hunt 1. This isn't a mishap. This isn't an accident. It's an attack. And it's taking place across the world. It involves blackout. Like I'm stoked. But hey, Marvel. May, June, July. What's going on in August and September with T'Challa? That's we're not gonna let that go. We're not gonna let that go. How does T'Challa become a vamp though? What about Bass? Now see, you asked that question. I didn't want Kamoyo to ask that question. I did. I didn't want Kamoyo to ask that question because that question forces me to do something that I don't necessarily want to do. Oh, I need the red one. Matter of fact, I need to make that known tomorrow. I need all that. I need all that. I need all that. I need all that. And since my videos ain't for kids, no way, I don't need both them versions. I just give me the gourd. Give me the gourd. So how does T'Challa become a vamp though? What about Bass? I don't. First of all, I don't know why you asked me that question. I low key feel like you trying to start something. I don't think that's fair though, Kamoyo. I was minding my John Brown business. I wasn't necessarily looking to have to answer this question. But since you did ask, since you did ask, I'm gonna do. So we got Black Panther Blood Hunt. I'm trying to find a synopsis for it right now. Give me a second. Black Panther Blood Hunt. Let me find it. So essentially, T'Challa does get bit. We don't know how. I don't know how. He gets turned. He's serving his new vampire lord while still trying to be the king of Wakanda. So I don't know how that happened. Like I don't, and I want to tell y'all how it happened. Just if I understand the lore, you got to break the connection between bad. I don't know how you do that because he still got the abilities of the Black Panther. So I don't know how you break the connection to him and Bass. I don't know how he becomes a vampire without Bass consent. And then when and Grand Madam Tarot will appreciate this one. When you think about what Bass is the goddess of, when you think about what Bass is the goddess of, I don't even know how it happened. That's what I'm saying right there. I know what she's the goddess of. I started to say I'm doing a research paper on Bass. We could say I'm doing a research paper on Bass. She's the goddess of healing and sickness. That's one of her abilities as a goddess. So if she is a goddess of healing, and vampirism in and of itself is a disease, and vibranium in Wakanda allows them to heal any and all diseases, and he's the avatar Bass, I can't explain that, Kamoyo. I can't explain that. I can't explain it. I'm hoping y'all just heard me say some stuff. I'm gonna come back real quick. I can't explain it. Oh, Rama say they better get it right. Listen, I can't based on what I know, and see that I too have been cursed with great knowledge. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. Like I know. Okay, here we go. Black Panther Blood Hunt. Black Panther Blood Hunt, 1 of 3. Cheryl Lynn Eaton. Fareed Karami. Cover by Andrea Sorrentino. Marvel Comics presents variant cover by Annie Wu. Variant cover by David Gold. Blood red variant cover also available. Somebody knock on the door? Come in. Big dog, what's going on? That's Hunter, y'all. Come on. Hunter. You ain't coming on the screen? It's my Hunter. Was you able to get the raps? Oh, okay. That Hunter. But yeah, so I'm getting the blood red variants on all of them. I got to see the gore. I don't know what anybody got going on. This will not be PG-13. So I'm need to tell the dude tomorrow when I go to. I need all that. Don't give me nothing except the blood red variants. That's all I want. Just give me that. Give me that. But T'Challa the Vampire, a key blood hunt tie-in. In the Blood Hunt series, Black Panther finds himself transformed into a vampire and tasked with carrying out a key mission for the vampire overlord. But even a dark transformation won't keep T'Challa from his duties to Wakanda, for better or for worse. Nobody mentioned Bass. Of course, who has been mentioning Bass, right? I mean, but if we like Kavisi, we like Mtelli. Did you get Bass? Well, don't be too hard on her. Did John really give you Bass? Don't be too hard on him. Did Ryan Coogler give you Bass? The last time you got Bass was in Ta-Nehisi Coates' run. That was the last time you got Bass. Well, it's sort of kind of making it seem like they don't really know these characters like that, at the very least Bass. So I couldn't be in the writer's room. I got questions. we all got questions, big dog. Blood Hunt, another meaningless crossover. Hope Eve Ewing comes back after this nonsense is over. Black Panther, Vampire. She's gonna be in Exceptional X-Men, so we're gonna see. What up, Hunt? Goddess of Healing. Well, that throws another wrench in Wakanda Forever now, doesn't it? That's what. That's why I said, folks be over there. Nah, man, you better learn how to read. You better. That's when they did that. I said, you know what? Y'all not gonna give me. Y'all not gonna do it like y'all supposed to. And I love the 5 Heartbeats, and I'm a big fan. If you're not gonna do it right, then let's just not do it at all. If I want Black Panther content, I go to my channel or D Real's channel. If I want Black Panther content, if I got to do some Black Panther research, I'm sorry. It's only 2 people that I'm checking for at this particular moment in time. They dedicated to it. It's either me or D Real. Nobody else is dedicated. I'm not saying nobody else don't know. I'm not saying nobody else don't care. I'm saying nobody else is as dedicated to this character and the lore of this character, the legacy of this character, and the surrounding characters, aside from me and him. It then literally got to the point right now, I do not watch nobody else because ain't nobody else talking like that. You're not getting that from nowhere else about bass except here. So yeah, when you look at that juju, it's another damn wrench. Now the question is this: if you know that, right? And I know that. Me and you devil dogs. They accuse me and you of being crazy. They never say we smart. They say we crazy. They never say we smart. They have never heard a devil dog be called smart. Crazy? Yeah, they call us crazy all the time. But now, if me and you know that, are we really supposed to believe that Kevin Feige don't know that, Ryan Coogler don't know that, and Nate Moore don't know that? And if they don't know that, why are they over a Black Panther project? Yep. I'm just sitting here because I mean, even if you type in Bass 616, it's gonna tell you what her powers are. So I don't know. I don't know. Hunter. Yep. Rangers game about 2 coming to piece. Y'all, I'll catch the rest on the roof. Hey man, we gotta get a hockey jersey. We gotta talk. I love that. I love that. My brother going to play hockey. I would get the book, but that sounds goofy as. You see, I can't even tell you that you're wrong. Hold it. Hold it. Coming back. Y'all know I ain't gonna take long. Just wanted to read y'all something. So, in Egypt, Bass, she was a goddess of pleasure, dancing, and music. It's Bass. She protected men against diseases and evil spirits. It's Bass. Also, per Before the Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, dated November 2000, the claw of Bass was used to heal the sick or restore the dead. I don't know how. I don't know how. I'm just here so I don't get fined. That's all. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Oh no, Nate Moore overseeing the book. No. They're going to keep it simple. Watch. He bit, so he turned. Maybe he'll fight the disease, being the devil's advocate. I see. They're going to ask me to suspend belief. I just know it shouldn't happen like that. Salute to D Real, the only guy who has a video on King Solomon's frauds. Him. I need Theo in the writer's room. And now I'm feeling like Colin Kaepernick out here on the streets. That's how I feel. Hey, oh, hell no. Hell no. Him, we'll take anybody but him. He caused too much trouble. Usually there's absolutely no reason for T'Challa to be dead other than Ryan Coogler. If you telling me she chose him from birth, and then you gonna tell me in Egypt she was a goddess of pleasure, dancing, and music, and she protected men against diseases and evils. If you're gonna tell me that, no, I don't know how he got sick at all. And then they got the cure for cancer. And then Everett Ross got a bullet in his back. You just gonna stick a Komoyo bead in there and he getting up, walk? No, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Dude got a Komoyo bead put in his back. He up 24 hours later. Other dude, and what was going on with the synthetic heart-shaped herb? Like, it's a plant. Plants ain't got seeds. It's a plant. It's a plant. And what? I'm sorry. See, I don't be wanting to do this right here. I'm sorry. Theo, no. Shannon Sharp got Club Shay Shay, right? Right. And he got, what was it? The late nightcap with Ocho Cinco. Okay, well, damn it, here it go. Synthetic green don't do what organic green does. Say that one more time. Synthetic green don't do what the organic stuff does. It never has. So I don't know where we come from. She got to do some synthetic stuff. And then he had the heart-shaped herb already in his system. Like, this just bad writing all across the damn board. And folks be looking at me like I'm crazy. No. I might be crazy, but I ain't stupid. He had the organic heart-shaped herb in his system. What the hell was going on where that was no longer doing what it was supposed to do, that he needed an artificial one from his damn sister? And why did she need to create one? It's a plant. It's a plant. I think this just pissed me off even more because of what kind of Toy Lantern this weekend in Georgia. Tons of figures and collect. Man, all right. I'm looking for Dormammu. My wife says that makes no sense that T'Challa would die of an illness. She is a Bass fan. I ain't even got nothing else to say. Because I don't consider myself an expert on stuff, but when his wife say, he tell me his wife is a Bass fan, that's telling me he said she a Bass fan. He didn't say she was a Black Panther fan. He said she was a Bass fan. That means she been studying up. Facts, come on, your kid. Facts, organic. That's why I say I don't even know why we acting like that. Like, I don't know anybody that deals with organic green prefer the synthetic green over the organic green. I don't know nobody. And I'm one of them. I don't know nobody. And that's literally what we was asked to believe. I'm going about my business. I ain't finna do all that. Listen, man, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. It's been a blast. It's been fun. Shout out to Juju, Devil Dog, Simplified Devil Dog. He said, hey, Theo, man, you got to break that thing down. Seemed like you just gave us a little quick review and everything like that. I don't mind doing it. As I told y'all before, I enjoy doing comic book reviews more so like this than just doing the basic comic book review, because it allows the interaction to take place where we can learn from each other. And that's, I get something out of these moments and everything like that. So finna go, about to handle my business. In the meantime, in between time, y'all know how we end this. I want to make sure I can talk to you, not talk about you. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Late great Don Cornelius, I wish you nothing but peace, love, and soul. Peace.